Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutuals wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games offers Win, Play, Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. Beginning in Game 1, we have the Mighty Ocho. The Mighty Ocho is a Pick 8 wager. Correctly pick the winners of all of today's 8 games, and there is a $5,000 guaranteed jackpot in it for you. The Early Daily Double, the only Daily Double, begins in Game 1. Correctly pick the winners of Games 1 and 2 to play the Daily Double. We have an Early Pick 3 and a Late Pick 3, if Pick 3s are your thing. Correctly pick the winners of Games 2, 3, and 4, or Games 6, 7, and 8 to play those Pick 3s. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot. High 5, the most popular wager in all of Highlight. Correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the High 5 for today. Reminder that minimum guaranteed jackpot $2,000. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. If you happen to be in the state of Florida and near a track, poker room, Pari-mutuel, check us out there. We have no scratches in today's performance. Once again, today's performance is entirely scratch-free. So with all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within the scheduled post times. And sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just about 8 minutes away. Andrew, how are you?
Hello, Stu. I'm doing well today. How are you doing?
So far, so good. Been a relatively quiet day. Everybody's in their places, so, I'm pleased.
Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I like my sleep, and I'm a 9.5 minimum guy.
Okay.
And I was working like 2 or 3 the last 3 days. So.
Only?
Yeah. I couldn't.
You're only working on 2 to 3 hours?
The only thing I can get up early for is golf. That's the one thing. If I get up early, then I get right into the competition. I get the blood flowing. I'm okay.
Okay.
I wake up to go to the airport. I'd rather be anywhere else. Airport, drive.
So how many hours are we dealing with today?
Oh, this was good. This was 9.5.
Okay.
10. Yeah.
Good.
So we got a bright-eyed and bushy-tailed Andrew today. We're ready to go, folks.
All right, that sounds
yeah,
good.
That's we're feeling good. We're ready to go.
Fantastic.
Well, we got 7 minutes here till game number 1. We're going to play video here. This one's going to explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we are back here about 6 minutes from the start of game number 1. Got to get those wagers in for the Mighty Ocho before our first game.
Steve M., greetings. Thank you for saying hello, William, as always. And boom, boom, happy Monday from Oregon. Watching all the way from Oregon. Wow, you turn on YouTube early to watch us. Thank you. Well, comparatively early. So had a great day at Battle Court yesterday. We'll have another great day at Battle Court today beginning at 5 p.m. Who plays today?
No idea.
Okay.
No, Chargers and Warriors.
Chargers and Warriors. Okay.
Because we get started with a great doubles match. Douglas and Nicholas against Zuleika and Benny.
Douglas and Nicholas have been playing fantastic.
It was a little schnit talk between the brothers. So
was there really?
No. I don't know. They don't seem like the type that
they
would
don't engage in that.
Yeah, you know.
Like something that was said in the headset yesterday. Remember that thing that was said in the headset yesterday? That really kind of crawled under my skin.
I no sleep. I don't remember.
Okay.
No, I will.
So the business of, well, shouldn't they dislike each other because?
Oh God, that was gross.
You heard that, right?
Yeah, that was silly.
And like so many visualizations because in my own life, as we know, I don't have a strong connection with any sport other than highlight. In fact, I have virtually no connection with any other sport besides highlight. Historically, I like history in general. So the history of sports I find interesting, and the history of. So, but all of a sudden, all these pictures of all these fierce competitors who were such close friends come to mind. I'm not even talking about highlight. So it's like, no, that I don't understand. I don't understand your point.
You can dislike. I agree. Disliking your opponent when you're on the court is one thing, but you always have to have respect
100%.
for your opponent when you're playing, especially a sport like this.
Yeah,
that's a little bit more dangerous.
Absolutely, 100%. So, but there have been there's a long history of highlight players who have had to play against each other who simply don't necessarily get along, don't like each other for whatever reason, a multitude of reasons over the years. And that's one of the things that we kind of like here at Magic City, rather. We don't have those issues here. We don't have this. No. So I don't want to see those issues sneak their way in.
No.
Because that makes this area over here. You know how thin these partitions are that make the player's cage?
They keep us a little bit warmer, but sound doesn't absorb very well in these partitions.
They're a thing. We fortunately have a very cohesive locker room.
Yes,
solidly cohesive
absolutely.
Locker room. Very proud of that.
Again, 8 games beginning here in just about 3 minutes, and then Chargers and Warriors. 6 games in Battle Court beginning at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. We do have a note for next Sunday.
Yes.
I'll push it back about 30 minutes, so that's going to be a 4 p.m. Eastern start time
those
for Battle
games.
Court on Sunday because Jairo and Nicholas decided that they were going to play about 45 minutes worth of points.
Catch every ball.
No, we love it. So 4 o'clock, just a little bit later, so there's a little bit more time between the 2 performances, and we don't run a little bit later like yesterday. So just that one change, and that will be our final Sunday of the season, at least where we're having Battle Court. Then we'll just go back to these traditional 8-game Pelota performances.
That's right.
That was a little misleading.
William B., yes, there was a period of time where brothers were not allowed by rule to play against each other. That wasn't just in Newport. That was in Florida as well. The best example that I think of is Ara, who sits next to me, and his brother. They did play on the same roster, but they didn't play in the same games. Ara the second played the earlier games for only his first season. And Ara the first was playing late games, and then Ara the second very quickly moved up, and so he was moved to Tampa. There's a long history of brothers playing on the same roster, including, I think, most recently, Goycochea and Luis. Goycochea and Luis were brothers, and they frequently played against each other. And Goycochea maintained, without any question, that the fiercest, the one guy he did not want to see, if he was serving in singles with possible game point, the one person who he did not want to see was Luis. He said he knew it was going to be the fiercest competition. He said, any other guys, not a problem. He did not want to see his brother. His brother would just sit there, smile at him, and he'd say he played the best highlight that he ever played against him.
That's good fun. And we get that almost daily here. And they love to compete against one another, too. I mean, Sherry Rotz, Douglas and Benny for sure.
Yep.
And those guys are... I mean, you watch those points. They go pretty hard against their brothers.
One minute to go for placing all wagers in Game 1, the Mighty Ocho and the Daily Double, our only Daily Double. They'll begin just about now.
And with that, ready to go. Game number 1. Stu, let's begin the highlight.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first in serving in the red shirt at post 1, Kubala. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Cool Fitness. Kubala serves. Game 1 has begun. Backhand by Cool Fitness to the inside. Kubala's there. Rebote left side. Rebote left side by Cool Fitness. Kubala on the catch. Rebote right up the middle. Kubala makes the catch. Backhand. Nice save by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness missed it on the forehand, point 1. Kubala's first up on the board for this afternoon's performance. That will bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Jedden. Rebote forehand, big bounce. Jedden cuts it off aggressively at the foreline, sends it back to pass. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote for catch by Kubala. Kubala from the 10 line. Fake the carom, puts it back inside. Jedden comes cross court to make the catch. Two all. Lands out. Well played, point 1. Green shirt of post 4 now takes the court here, 77, El Barba. Here's a backhand by Barba. Rebote by Barba to the outside. Here's Kubal at the 10 line. Beautiful catch by Barba. Backhand to the inside. Two all out. Point one. One with 3 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5. CRB. Point 5. CRB is serving to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Flores. Over serve, point 6. Pink, post 7. Juice receives. Here's Juice from the forehand. Going hard to the inside. Scoop attempt by Flores is missed, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, number 37, Tennessee. Rebote left side. Caught in the air by Tennessee. Backhand by Tennessee. Ball tipped, point 8. Tennessee gets the last point of the first round. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Cool Fitness. Big backhand by Cool Fitness, caught in the air by Tennessee. Tennessee on the backhand. Rebote, left side. That's straight to the inside along the wall. Beautiful catch by Tennessee. Release from the left side. Caught by Cool Fitness. Tennessee from the 10 line. Point 8. Tennessee has 3 points. Receiving, Jedden. White of post 3. Jed moves up. Here's the backhand. Catch by Tennessee. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand, low and hard to the inside. Tennessee, good eyes on the ball. Backhand from the 9 line. Stays inside and drops out of the Chula. Point 8. Possible game point 4. Tennessee in the purple of post 8. Trying to stop him, Barba. One in game, post 8, Tennessee. 8 wins it, 1 places, 5, 6, and 7 playoff for third place. 5 first serves to 6. There's a backhand by Flores. Robote coming out. Two all. Caught the pad, and the pad is bad. 0.6. Possible show point for Flores. Trying to stop him. Juice. There's a catch by Flores. Backhand. Robote coming out. Soft 2-all. Scores on the second bounce point. And show. Post 6, Flores. One places 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 8-1-6. Your prices will be up in a moment. (8-1-6) is the official order finish for Game 1. Coming in first, post 8, Tennessee. Taking second, post 1, Kubala. Coming in third, post 6, Flores. Prices will be up momentarily. $2 Quinella 1-8, $23 the trifecta 8-1-6, $384.60. $2 wager on 8 to win 26.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played at 7 points, and points double after the first round of play. Game 2 will begin today's early pick 3. There are no scratches in Game 2. There are no scratches in today's performance. Post time. Now just about 7 minutes away. Good luck. So greetings as the chat livens up a bit. Tiger, always good to see you. All chalkies so far in the chat. Oh, how wonderful. Can you hear the enthusiasm? Just kidding. You know I have a love-hate relationship with many of the folks in there. Mostly love. Michelle Brunel, greetings. Jason, hello. Steve Smart, hi as always. And Andrew.
Still.
My sixth sense tells me that we have a video we usually play about this time, don't we?
Yeah, we usually do. This
What?
one is going to explain how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
We're back here about 6 minutes from the start of game number 2.
Coming up after Game 3, have something different, a little something different. Something I worked up with director Anthony. We will talk straight through that period there in Game 3.
It's good to know we can play videos because I found some of the old debate videos, and I want to see the folks see you in your
Debate
prime.
videos of me?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I know you didn't find those.
Did they?
Nope.
Serious question. Did they they don't record that type of stuff?
I'm
or
sure
did
they do.
have a
I'm
tape?
sure they do
Okay.
now. Back in the
Yeah.
80s, no. 'Cause
That's a
I
shame.
was competitively debating 85, 86, 87, and 86 was that was the year of national championships. I tried to figure it out in 85, but 86, I finally. Yeah.
It broke through. It's good stuff, Stu.
That is a neat experience. I have to say, of course, it doesn't add credibility to anything I'm doing now, but by history, when you're young, I do remember kind of what it was like there. You're competing against several hundred people from, it wasn't all 50 states, but I think at one point, like 30 states were represented or something like that.
That's incredible.
And so you're going up against the top in your particular area, and then you have your first round, second round, and then you have to break.
It's like a bracket, or
Yeah,
is it
it's
like
quarters, semis, and finals.
And then, if you win, you move
And
on.
what happens
Okay.
is you
Wow,
do
that's
your
fun.
thing, and you don't know how you did, and then there's like a half hour, 45 minutes, and then you go out to the results board, then you see your results, and you see how you did and if you advance.
Wow.
And so you go out
That's
there.
pretty sick.
You
I
go out
gotta-
there a
I
little
gotta say,
nervous.
yeah.
You go out there a little nervous, and you look, and I will say I haven't thought about this in years, but yeah, that excitement, that nervous energy, because not only do you advance, but you say, wow, okay, now I have to get ready for the next one. The next one is in just about a half hour. So then, and again, you go throughout the day, and then finals are usually on all of the events have their finals on the last day. And what happens is that the audiences get progressively bigger. And oddly enough, the most exciting one was at Harvard. It was the Harvard Invitational in 1986.
Ooh.
And breaking to finals there, in my particular event, there were about 100 people watching in an old place. And there were 3 judges. And it was myself and 5 people total were in the final. And it was myself and a former close friend who later became an attorney up in Palm Beach County, who passed away 2 years ago, I believe it was. And the results came back for everyone, and I was first place, second place on the ballots, and he was second place, first place.
Yeah.
We finished first and second.
That's great.
Yeah. And it's
That's fun. I mean, it's a real. My whole bracket, advance. that's
it's
good
always
stuff.
it's always been taken seriously, but I think it's like anything else. If you're in gymnastics or you're in whatever, it's like you take your field seriously, but not everybody outside of the field understands or takes it seriously. So for me, it's just something interesting to talk about once upon a time. But I haven't spoken about, for instance, the breaking and seeing how you did. I haven't talked about that in years. I haven't thought about that. But that is interesting. Then you go, oh shoot, I'm in the final. And so I had it in Boston, and another final was in Baltimore.
Do they tell you the topics beforehand, or
It depends on the event.
okay?
It depends on whether it's a speech event or a debate event. If it's a debate event, yes, definitely, and you have to be able to speak on both sides of the issue.
Sure. Okay.
If it's a speech event, you're either picking one, or in the event that I won, it's picking 3 topics from an envelope. You pick one of the 3, and you have 10 minutes to prepare.
Okay. I like that too.
Shocking that I happen to be good at that one.
I'll tell you. Not shocking, Stu. From what we've heard. That's good fun. I like learning about it. It really is. You could argue. Sport, you got a bracket, you have the whole thing. You got a
Absolutely.
winner, you got a loser.
I'm
you
It wouldn't shock me if there were betting lines on some,
I was just
some
thinking
debate
it,
events
You're-
now. Because it's National Forensic League, the Catholic National Forensic League, and then you have different state. Florida Forensic Society. I don't even know if these things still exist. It's the name on the trophies that's still kind of, if you're in the closet. The 3 national ones are out. Those are out in my office.
Oh.
Reminds me of what could have been.
I had one friend who did debate.
Really?
I ended up going to Wharton. Yeah, so he was a smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's competitive. I always found, oddly enough, people may find this shocking, but how I was successful in the speech events, middle of the road, moderate.
Wow.
I didn't go extreme on either side of any issue.
Well, there you go. Steve M. Stu for president. There you go. We like it.
Once upon a time.
Game 2. Let's do it.
Time to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt post 1, CRB. Receiving blue post 2, Jed. There's a serve by CRB. We begin. Ball tip, point one. Receiving in the white shirt, post 3, Juice. There's a backhand by Juice, powerfully thrown, wall to wall. Rebote 2-all. He's in and scores, point one. One serves to the green shirt, post 4, worn by Tennessee. Rotate to the inside. Here's Tennessee. Backhand. Tennessee with the tip ball, point one. Receiving, black shirt, post 5, Cool Fitness. Here's the backhand by Cool Fitness. CRB is there. Cool Fitness for Bote. Scoop, attempt, miss, point 5. Yellow shirt, post 6, El Barber receives. Ball was dropping. El Barba gets there. Big backhand. Robote. Forehand. El Barba's there. Coast to the inside. Cool Fitness looking for a difficult Robote. Wow. Wow. Ooh. Point 6. Pink shirt, post 7. Kubala receives. There's a backhand by Kubala. That hit the overhead screen, which is out of play, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Flores. Here's the catch by Flores. Flores from the forehand to the inside. Ball tip, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Jedden. Over serve, point 2. Jedden's on the board with 2 points and serving to the white shirt of post 3, worn by a Juice. Powerful forehand by Juice passes. Jedden on the Robote, right back to the inside. Juice in and out of the cesta goes, point 2. 4 points for the 2 posts in this matchup. Jedden is serving to Tennessee in the green of post 4. Robote forehand. Robote left side by Tennessee. Jedden's there. Powerful throw. Caught by Tennessee, but juggled. Point 2. Jedden's gone straight points to a possible game point here in the second round. Here's a red at post 1, CRB. There's the backhand by CRB. Robote forehand save. CRB's there. Backhand. Right to the corner. Out to the Robote. Jedden hooked it. Point 1. Possible game point for the red shirt at post 1. CRB. Trying to stop him. Cool Fitness. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Backhand by CRB. Cool Fitness is there. Robote hooked. Point in game. Post 1, CRB. 2 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 1, 2, 6. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 2, post 1, CRB coming in third. Winning game 2, post 1, rather, CRB coming in second. Jedden, post 6, comes in third. That's El Barbo. 1, 2, 6, the official order finish 4. Game number 2. There are your prices. Consolation in the daily double, 8 all, 1840. All 1, 520. $2 wager on 1 to win, 1540. $2 Quinella, 1-2, 1760. The trifecta, 126, 188.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points, and points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches for Game 3. There are no scratches in today's performance. Game 3 will begin the high 5 for today. To play the high 5, correctly pick the winners of Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high 5 for today. Post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. So, Andrew.
Yes, Stu.
Let us talk about the history and the sport of Jai-Alai. We're currently in the 100th year of Jai-Alai being played in the United States. And over those years, you have a number of colorful characters, superstars, events, fans that played into it. Last week, the sport of Jai-Alai lost a phenomenon. And obviously, you know, we're not always on top of, you know, Jai-Alai has such a vast history. We're not always on top of, unfortunately, people who do pass. But this was a significant loss, albeit at the age of 89, of one Fernando Orbea. And anyone who's listened to this show knows that I personally, this is the first name you hear me say.
Yeah.
This is the first name that you hear me say when I talk about the greats. And there is, it's not an overstatement to say the Babe Ruth of Jai-Alai. It's not an overstatement to say that Johnny Unitas, that for so many years in the sport of Jai-Alai, and for 10 years, at least here in Miami, he was a phenomenon, an absolute phenomenon. His picture would appear on the front of the Miami Herald or the Miami News when he was coming back from Marquina to play partidos in the United States. And he's the reason, as I think you know, why we wear helmets in High Line. Had a phenomenal career from a young age that was cut short in the Summer Series, 1967 or 1968, by taking a pelota to the head. And he did try to come back and play a little bit, but it was never the same. And I was thinking earlier about, just his significance in highlights. So it's like, how do you know that he was arguably the best player of the 20th century? Because everyone that I spoke to who either saw him play, which includes my parents, which includes people of my parents' generation, people who played with him, who I've had the good fortune to speak to over the years, said he was the best that they ever saw. Said that he was a phenomenon, that he was a natural talent. So I'll take their word for it. Yeah. They, in their own right, many of them the best. Right. We, of course, had Orbea's Amateur Highlight, which is where a number of players, like Benny Bueno himself, got their start. And that's some of my earliest memories in Highlight were at Orbea's Amateur Highlight. When you would drive on 836, his name was on the top of the building. It just said Orbea's. Yeah. And it did up until actually recently. I mean, within your lifetime, the only people who bought the building closed 1980, 81, somewhere in there. Sure. But for years, they just never painted over the Orbea's. They had it up there. So his role in Highlight cannot be understated. He went on to become player manager at Dania and Milford for many years. My memories of him are mostly from childhood, going to Orbea's and spending time around there. And I associate the very specific smell of a cigar with him. Yeah. And then later, much later, after he was well done with Highlight, occasionally he would come to Miami Highlight, especially like last time I saw him at a Highlight Fontaine was, I believe, around the time the Quakos started. And he would come and he liked to be left alone. And he would come and sit in the absolute last seat in the auditorium where no one could get near him. And occasionally I was given a tip by his son who was playing at Miami Highlight at the time. Yeah. And he said the Phantom is sitting up there. And he would sit by himself, and he'd take in a few games and watch. And he was absolutely a mythical character that I think lived up to it. He leaves behind, of course, his wife, beautiful children, grandchildren. And so it's a significant loss for the world of Highline and a significant part of the history of Highline. And Magic City honors the memory of Don Fernando Orbea. Passed away at 89 last week. Sincerest condolences to his family. We have just about 2 minutes remaining, actually a minute remaining to go, placing all wagers for Game 3. Steve M., yes it is. Yes, that was the Orbea. That was the Orbea who had the practice facility.
Yeah. Imagine how many folks were introduced to the game or started playing or just
because of him.
It's
like he was
incredible.
He really was this overwhelming personality at the time when he played. And yeah, I don't know that you would have had focus on highlight players, specific highlight players, Joey, Bolivar, other players afterwards, if not for him. First real highlight star who caught media here in South Florida. Once again, condolences to the entire Orbea family. Less than a minute to go for Game 3 in the high five. Back, let's begin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to begin Game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 begins the high five for today. Up first and serving, the red shirt at post 1, Ikeda, receiving in the blue at post 2, Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Carballo on the scoop. Point 2. Carballo first up on the board in our third game. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Ben. Carballo commits to the backcourt. Powerful forehand follow through. Ben with a clip. Carballo stops it on the forehand. Powerful right side. Rebote save by Ben. Carballo. Costi inside. Ben. Costi inside. Carballo's there. 2-all. Scores. Point 2. Joe on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. The green shirt receives. Bragley. Big right side, a Rebote coming out. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Manny receives. Here's a backhand by Manny. Rebote, forehand, just missed. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6. Julian receives. Here's a backhand by Julian. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Manny. Big bounce. Stopped by Julian at the 8 line. Rebote inside. Julian on the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Point 5. Pink up post 7. Bueno receives. Rebote forehand to the inside. Good catch. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Bueno. Ball tip. Point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Receiving. Anderluck. Backhand by Anderluck to the inside. Rebote left side by Manny. Here's Anderluck from the forehand. Manny backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand is missed at the 9 line. Point 5. 4 points for the 5 post. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red post 1. Ikeda. carom. Scores, 0.5. Manny's gone straight points to a possible game point out of the 5-post. Trying to stop him, Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote by Ben. Clips. Caught by Manny. Manny low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Ben. Here's the backhand from the 11 line. Rebote. It's a 2-all. Going to take a big bounce. Ben tipped it. Point and a perfect game. To the black shirt at post 5. Manny. 2 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order of finish. 5-2-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 3, post 5. Manny had a perfect game, taking second post 2. Carballo coming in third, post 4. Ragley. 5-2-4, the official order finish for game 3. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're just waiting the tote system, calculating those prices for our third game. Result was 5-2-4. And those prices will be up any moment now. I say any moment. It's occurring in a computer that's in another part of the building. Can't see it. I have no idea what it's doing. Smoke could be coming out of the side for all I know. As we await the prices from Game 3, Game 4 is up next. Games 3 and 4 constitute our middle games here at Magic City. Feature singles games featuring the best players we have on the roster associated with pari-mutuel games. We also have a few players who are not in the pari-mutuel games who play Battle Court only. Our games 6 and 8. Of course, doubles games 5 and 7. There are your prices. $2 quinoa, 2.5, 15.80. The trifecta, 5.24, 120, 120. $2 wager on 5 to win, 15.40. Up next is Game 4. It concludes the early pick 3. There are no scratches in Game 4. Post time now 7 minutes away. Good luck. The 8 line, winds up, puts it back inside. Julian's there. Bote just above the pad. Julian from the forehand. Powerful throw. Carballo looking for the Bote. He makes the save. Right side to the inside. Ben takes it on the bounce. Beautiful. backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown. Robote kicks all the way out to the 5 line. Julian makes the save. Ben gets in there. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Backhand by Gauchetti. Here's a catch by Douglas. Drop shot. Drops in to score. There's the backhand by Aratz. Flores with the day. Hada Robote. Low runner. Scooped up by Douglas. Backhand from the 10 line. Powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote save by Flores. Douglas comes in. High bounce, Karam will score. The 5 line, turned by Nicholas to the inside. Douglas, spectacular catch at the 9. Douglas again. Costello 2-all, opens wide and scores. There's a backhand by Julin. Gauchetti has it midcourt. Karam, stopped by Julin. Powerful by Julin. What a scoop. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote left side by Nicholas. Beautifully executed and scoring. Manu on the Robote. Big bounce to the inside. Cut off in the air by Jairo. What a catch by Manu. Outside placement. Lands in. Makes the catch. There's the backhand. Rotz, eyes on the Robote, shoots the 2-all. Jairo stops it. Powerful throw. What a catch by Rotz.
And folks, top 10 takes us down under 2 minutes from the start of game number 4. Good afternoon, Mo Crank. We can see him.
Yes, we can.
Quick look at the single standings with just 2 minutes to go. Adding the wins for today. That was Tennessee's first Pelota win this season, so congratulations to him. CRB as well. He's been doing pretty well in the money, CRB. 5 in the money finishes. That was his first win. And Manny, second this season. But up at the top, we have Jedden. This is all games competition. Jedden with 7 wins. Ikeda and Carballo tied at second place with 4 wins. And then the late game championship this season, we have Douglas in the lead, 3 wins. Manu in second with 2. Aratsa's got 1. Gosheri's got 1. Hyro's got 1. Wins are spread out in those late games so far.
They seem to be.
Jedden winning at an incredible clip to begin these early games. 7 wins in 16 games played. Just shy of 44%. Game 4. Beginning here in just a few seconds, we'll conclude the early pick 3 in today's performance. Good luck. Let's begin.
Our 4th game now begins. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1, Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Benny. There's a serve by Anderluck. We begin. Benny on the backhand. Robote. Forehand by Anderluck. Here's Benny from the 6th line. Anderluck backhand from the 9. Robote forehand to the outside. That's out of play. Point 1. Anderluck first up on the board in our 4th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3, Carballo. Catch by Anderluck at the 11 line. Powerful forehand. Robote to the inside. Carballo's there. That escapes to the outside. Out of play. Point 1. 1 with 2 points. Here's the green shirt of post 4, worn by Bragley. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand. Juggling on the catch of Anderluck. Point 4. In this matchup, we have Bragley serving in the black shirt of post 5, worn by number 23, Ikeda. There's a backhand by Ikeda. Robote forehand. Ikeda makes the catch. There's the backhand by Bragley. Catch almost by Ikeda. Ball tip. Point 4. Forward 2 points. Here's post 6. The yellow shirt receives. Julin. Beautiful catch by Bragley. Backhand. Caught by Julian at the 11 line. There's a backhand by Bragley. Robote, forehand, low and hard. Bragley's there. Juggling. Point 4. Pink, post 7, Ben receives. Here's a backhand by Ben. Catch by Bragley. Robote forehand by Ben. Scores on the second bounce, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Bueno. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Robote, left side. Catch by Bueno at the 5 line. Powerful forehand, scooped up by Ben. Beautiful catch. Bueno takes it from the sidewall at the 9 line. Robote left side. Catch by Bueno. Robote forehand. Bueno on the catch. He's at the 3 line. He throws a carom beautifully to score, point 8. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue post 2, Benny. Here's a backhand by Benny. Robote forehand is low, point 2. Benny's on the board with 2 points. Receiving the white of post 3, Carballo. Carballo from the forehand. Powerfully to the front wall. Passing. Robote by Benny. Stays inside. Here's Carballo from the 9 line. That hit the overhead screen. Out of play, point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here's post 1. Anderluck. Big right side, a Robote coming out. Robote forehand. Here's the catch. Powerful throw to the inside. Here's the catch by Anderluck. Low and hard, caught by Benny. Benny from the coastie. Scooped up by Anderluck, backhand from the 7 line. Stopped by Benny. Ball tipped, point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirt, post 2, Benny. Trying to stop him, Ikeda. Here's the backhand by Ikeda. Benny from the 10 line. Low and hard. Ikeda's there. Rebote by Benny just above the pad. Ikeda's there. Backhand. Midcourt. Rebote by Benny. Rebote forehand by Benny. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Low and inside. Benny's there. Benny back to the inside. Ikeda. Great grab. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Ikeda on the catch. Benny's there. Benny low and hard to the inside. Passing. Ikeda makes the Rebote save. Here's Benny from the 6th line. Scoop by Ikeda. Ikeda from the 9 line. To the inside. Benny on the Rebote. He makes the save. Big bounce brought down by Ikeda. Scoop by Benny. To the inside he goes. Ikeda chasing the Rebote. Missed the save. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to the blue of post 2. Benny, 4 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finished 2-4-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 4 official coming in first, post 2, Benny taking second, post 4, Bragley. Coming in third, post 1, Anderluck. 2-4-1, the official order of finish for Game 4. Early pick 3, 152, 3 of 3 numbers returning 166.40. $2 wager on 2 to win, $8.60. $2 Quinella 2-4, 32.60. Trifecta 2-4-1, 249.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 5th game, the first of our 2 doubles games. The next game is played to 7 points, and points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 5, and post time. Post time is 7 minutes away. Good luck. Rebote forehand by Flores. Here's Jairo. Two all by Flores will score. There's a backhand by Ratz, catch by Julin. Big right side by Julin, goes wall to wall. Bote coming out. 2-all will score beautifully again for CRB.
Up at the 8 line of the backhand. Ratz backs up, pulls it in. This one overhead. There's Nicholas. Rebote forehand. Ratz runs under it. Shoots a 2-wall to score.
Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Rebote coming out. 2-all opens and scores. Backhand by Gaucheri, powerfully thrown. Rebote comes out to the 6th line. Turned on the forehand of Iñaki. Bushiri winds up. Postalo 2-all opens up wide. Rotate forehand. This one caught by Iñaki. Sends it to the inside. Iñaki on the catch. 2-all. 2-score. Nicholas will take it on the bounce at the 10 line. Low and hard to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Backhand. 2-all. Scores. By Julian, powerfully thrown. Robote kicks out to the 7 line. Benny's on it. Julian takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Going hard to the inside. Benny turning a difficult. That had the distance, landed in, and scored for a win.
Saved by Hiram. Lotte on the wall, kicking up. Beautiful catch. Nice control. There's the backhand. Outside placement. Douglas. High scoop. 2-wall. Off the Robote. Scores.
To the forehand of Douglas, caught by Manu. There's the backhand by Manu, caught by Douglas. Douglas goes deep. In is the call, 0.7.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down about 2 minutes from the start of game number 5.
Darth, like the comment. Not even going to try to pronounce your last name. I just like how this sport is like, yeah, we exist because of gambling. So, well, it's not completely accurate. The sport exists in the United States as a mechanism for pari-mutuel wagering since the 1930s when the Pari-mutuel Wagering Acts were passed here in the state of Florida. So that is correct. But the sport has been played for a few hundred years, Spain and France, just for the love of the sport. And there's always been a very strong, like a lead liner, like something you'd see from a post-World War II fallout shelter, blockade between the players and the gaming side. Like this, just this big thing. They come into it when we played at North Miami Amateur and the Miami Highlight School, or certainly overseas. You know nothing about quinellas or nothing about that. All you know is how to catch and throw, and that's what we talk about mostly here in the chat. Is the game.
Switching over to some doubles here. Game number 5.
We're ready to begin our 5th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Up first and serving the red shirts, post 1, Juice and Nicholas. Receiving in the blue at post 2, CRB and Benny. Juice serves. We begin with an overserve. Point 2. Two first up on the board in our fifth game. That'll bring it to the court. The white shirts, post 3. Bueno and Robin. Underserve, point 3. Green shirts, a post 4 receive. Hyro in Tennessee. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Beautiful catch by Hyro. Hyro calls for the rebote, plays it up from the forehand. Caught by Bueno, backhand from the 6th line. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Rebote forehand saved by Hyro. Catch by Robin. Here's a catch by Hyro. There's a backhand by Tennessee. Robin's on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Hyro calls for another one. Drops this just inside. That will score on the second bounce. Point 4. Entering the court, the black shirts of post 5. Anderluck and Julin. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. Julin on the catch, backhand. Here's the catch by Julin, backhand from the 11 line. Tennessee's there. Ball tipped at the side wall, point 4. 2 points for the 4 post. Gaucheri and Flores receive in the yellow of post 6. Here's the backhand by Flores. Catch by Hyro. Flores from the 11 line. Hyro's there. Backhand from the 6. Robote. Forehand by Gaucheri. Catch by Hyro. Going hard by Hyro. Caught by Gaucheri. Robote forehand by Hyro. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. It's in the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. Four on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Pink shirts receive. Ikeda and Ben. Beautiful catch by Ben off a hard serve by Hyro. Hyro backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Here's Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Hyro from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Higher on the catch. Here's the backhand. Backhand by Tennessee. A little closer to the sidewall than he would have liked. Ball tip, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts of post 8. Jedden and Manny. Here's the backhand by Manny. Catch by Ben. Forehand by Ikeda. Passes. Rebote forehand by Jedden. Here's Ben from the 11 line. Over the top. Manny moves up. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote forehand. Manny moves in. Backhand from the 9 line. 1-8. The first round's complete. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1. Juice and Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Backhand by Manny. Robote for Jedden. He takes it on the forehand, plays the sidearm. Long 2-all, stopped by Jedden beautifully. His return scores. Well played, point 8. 8 with 3 points. Here's post 2, CRB and Benny. Here's Manny on the backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Laid up. Jedden attacks. He's got a 3 line. Powerful forehand, 3-wall play. CRB just short, point 8. Possible game point. Purple shirts post 8. Jedden and Manny trying to stop them. The white post 3. Bueno and Robin. Robin gets up there and makes the catch. Drop shot. Not dropping enough. Jedden's on it. Blast it to the outside to score for the win. Point in game, post 8, Jedden and Manny. 8 wins at 4 places, 7, 2, and 3 playoff for third place, 7 serves to 2. Once again, 4 places. This is a playoff 4. Third place, 7 serves to 2. Here's a backhand by Benny. Ben's there. Rebote left side. Here's a catch by Ben. CRB, backhand from the 8 line. Ben makes the catch from the 11. Benny from the 11 line. Ikeda goes deep. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Big right side by Benny. Catch by Ben. Ben over the top. Benny makes the catch to the 9 line. Ikeda takes it in the air. Backhand. Robote save. Here's Ikeda from the 6. Karam. Stopped by CRB. Backhand by CRB. Robote coming to the outside. Ikeda reads the Robote. Pumps it to the inside. Benny's there. Ben comes over the top. Benny now from the 11 line. Low runner. Scooped up almost by Benny. That ball is tipped, point 7. Possible show point for the 7 team. Receiving post 3, Bueno and Robin. Backhand by Robin, powerfully thrown. Robote by Ikeda, clips and scores. 7 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-4-7. Your price will be up in a moment. Winning game 5, post 8, Jedden and Manny taking second, post 4, Hyro and Tennessee coming in third, post 7, Ikeda and Ben. 8-4-7, the official order finish for game 5. $2 Quinella 4-8, 48-20, trifecta 8-4-7, 586-40. $2 wager on 8 to win, 12-20. Up next, game 6, it's the spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. It's time for Game 6. That's 7 minutes away. Don't forget, Game 6 begins. Our last pick 3 of the day. If pick 3s are your thing, now is the time to bet it. Game 6, 7, and 8. Post time. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Clear. Jedden on the hop, brings it in. Sidearm forehand. Manny knows where to be, pulls in another one. Back over the top. Here's Benny. Nice catch on the left side up overhead. El Barba, that's a tough Robote save.
Robote forehand by Tennessee is low to the inside. CRB's on it, winding up. Kind of a drop shot. Tennessee got to it, though. Throws it to the outside. What a save by CRB. Here's the catch by Nicholas from the outside. Big right side. Kubala looks at the Robote. He makes a beautiful save.
Robote, saved by Julian. He digs it out. Orion Robote right at the feet. Julian scoops that one up. Douglas keeps this one to the outside. Julian has it on the forehand. Sidearm play. Just out of reach, and Douglas, though, digs out a tough Robote. That's a big bounce over Julian.
Carballo, backhand. Bote forehand by Benny in the middle of the court. Carballo from the 7 line. Bote saved by Benny. That's beautiful. Caught by Julian at the 9 line. He goes deep. Bote saved beautifully by Arat.
Did get there. Backhand lobbed and clearing the overhead screen. Forehand, Rabote powered. Caught off the sidewall. Rotz turns Rabote on the backhand. Manny, that kicked up. But what an effort on the backhand.
Bote forehand saved by Iriondo. Sherry's there. Here's Iriondo. Backhand. Low runner. Sherry dug it out. Made contact. Bote forehand saved by Manny. Here's Carballo backing in. Rabote saved by Manny.
Folks, that final top 10 brings us 2 minutes from the start of game number 6, the feature singles game starting.
Daniel, I was about to answer your question. Sorry for addressing you on a first name basis, but I sometimes butcher last names. Yes, we are 120 feet wall to wall. Translates to 36 meters, 36-meter high line. Has been approved as a pelota modality. International Federation of Pelota. Well over 100 years. Also helps us speed up the game here a little bit, as you'll notice if you watch. 1 minute to go before we begin Game 6. Game 6 now just 1 minute away.
Late pick 3 beginning in this 6th game as well. Takes us through the final 3 games, 6, 7, and 8. Quick reminder of our singles standings here. The championship singles standings. It's just games 6 and 8. Douglas up at the top with 3 wins. Manu in second. He's got 2. Arats with 1. Dosheri with 1. Cairo 1. That's all we got so far this season. Let's begin. Game number 6. Who gets this win?
We're ready to begin Game 6, the first of our 2 feature singles games. This game's played at 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play, beginning the late pick 3. Up first and serving in the red shirt at post 1, Jairo. Receiving in the blue at post 2, Nicholas. Jairo serves. We begin. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Here's Nicholas. Fakes the 2-all, puts it back inside. Jairo comes cross court to take it in the air. Jairo on the catch. Costi to the inside. Nicholas on the run. Will not make the play. Point 1. Jairo first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt, post 3, Manu. There's the backhand by Manu. Point 1. Receiving the green shirt of post 4. Number 20, Gaucheri. Yes, Daniel. Front wall and back wall are both double pane impact glass. There's a backhand by Gaucheri. Wall to wall. Little clip off the side wall. 2-all. Gaucheri chases it down. Beautiful catch by Jairo. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand. What a catch by Jairo. There's the backhand again. Rebote coming out. Jairo again. Backhand. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. 2 pass. That's beautifully played. 2-all. Stopped by Gaucheri. What a catch by Jairo again. Backhand. To the corner. Out to the rebote. Jairo, 2-wall will score. That is beautifully executed. 3 points for Jairo in the red shirt. He serves. Black shirt of post 5. Aratz receives. There's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Aratz plays it high to pass. Jairo on the run will not get there. Point 5. Aratz will take over the serve in the 5 post. In this matchup, we have Aratz serving to Benny. Backhand by Benny to the inside. Rebote forehand by Aratz. Rebote forehand by Benny. Aratz is there. 2-all. To score. Point 5. 5 with 2 points. Here's the pink of post 7. Douglas receives. Douglas gets up there to save the dying ball. Forehand, 2 pass. Rebote coming in low. Douglas attacks at the 5 line. Looking for that placement. Beautiful read by Aratz. Douglas sets at the 4 line. At 2-all, to score. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive the purple shirt of post 8, Iñaki. There's a backhand by Iñaki. Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Catch by Inaki. Almost. 0.7. 2 points for the 7 post as we complete the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue of post 2, Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Robote forehand. Douglas makes the catch. Coastie to the inside, close to the side wall. Stopped beautifully by Nicholas. No look return from the left side. Here's Douglas. Back to the inside. That clipped the side wall. Catch by Douglas. 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop and score. 0.7. Seven with 4 points. Here's post 3. There's the backhand by Manu. Softly played and scoring. 0.3. 3 with 2 points. Here's post 4. Gauchetti. Gauchetti on the backhand. Robote. Forehand. Karam does not open enough. Gauchetti stops it. Karam by Gauchetti. Red, but not stopped by Manu. 0.4. Gauchetti has 2 points. Returning with 3. Hyro in the red of post 1. Higher on the catch. Here's the backhand from the 8 line. Passing. Robote to the inside. Hyro takes it on the forehand. Low and hard from the forehand. Stopped by Gauchetti. Backhand from the 11. Wall to wall. Robote to the inside. Gauchetti cuts it off. Backhand. Robote forehand. Light save. Here's Gauchetti winding up. To the inside it goes. This one scores. 0.4. 4 with 4 points. Here's post 6, Benny. Here's a backhand by Benny. Wall to wall, low Robote, saved by Gauchetti. Benny makes the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote by Gauchetti, caught by Benny. Benny will go low to the inside, scooped up by Gauchetti. Backhand. Robote forehand to pass. Gauchetti inside. Benny digs out the Robote, going for a 2-all. That falls short of the front wall, 0.4. Possible game point for the green of post 4. Gauchetti trying to stop him. Arat. Here's the backhand by Arat. Robote. Arat's low and hard to the inside. Gauchetti for the Robote. Up, and away. That's in the overhead screen. 0.5. Play continues. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 8. Iñaki receives. Iñaki backhand from the 11 line. Arats looks for the rebote. Catch by Iñaki. He winds up. Costello 2-all, opens wide and scores. Well thrown, point 8. Iñaki will take over the serve. Receiving the blue at post 2, Nicholas. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote, left side by Iñaki. That hit the pad, point 2. Nicholas is on the board with 2 points. Returning with 4 points, the pink of post 7, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown to the inside. Robote kicks. Powerful forehand rebote by Nicholas. That one dies coming. Not coming out, point 2. 2 with 4 points. Here's post 3, Manu. Manu on the catch, backhand. Robote, forehand to the inside. Here's Manu. Robote save. Does not clear the overhead screen. Point 2. Possible game point for Nicholas in the blue at post 2. Trying to stop him is Jairo. Big right side by Jairo. Robote left side by Nicholas. Jairo from the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. That is caught by Nicholas. Backhand on the return. Robote left side by Nicholas. Scoop by Jairo. Low and hard by Jairo. Nicholas digs out the Robote. That's in the overhead screen. Point 1. 1 with 5 points. Possible game point for Jairo. Trying to stop him is Benny. Here's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming in low. Jairo makes a save. Benny attacks. Costado to the inside. What a scoop by Jairo. There's the backhand. That hit the rail above the front wall. Point and game to the red shirt of post 1, Jairo. 1 wins it, 4 serves to 2. This is a playoff 4, second and third place. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote left side, 2-all. Stays in, caught by Nicholas. Nicholas powerfully from the forehand, caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's backhand 2-all is in the pad. 2 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 1-2-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 6, post 1, Jairo. Taking second, post 2, Nicholas. Coming in third, post 4, Gaucheri. 1, 2, 4, the official order finished for game 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 1-2, $26. Trifecta, 1, 2, 4, $275.80. $2 wager on 1 to win, $15.40. Up next, game number 7, the second of our 2 doubles games. Next game is played 2-7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 7. Game 7 will conclude the high five for today. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck. Catch by Ben. Hard by Ben. Scoop by Ikeda. By Ben. Here's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Ben looking for the rebote. He puts that one inside. Carballo, a leaping catch. Side, Anderluck's there. Backhand. What a catch by Flores up the wall at the 10 line. Rebote forehand. Tough one, and he got it.
Backhand by Julin. Into the corner. The forehand rebote. Saved by Nicholas. Here's Julin. Winds up to Costado. 2-wall. Nicholas. There's that line catch.
Fake the 2-all, put it inside. Benny makes the catch. There's the backhand. Arat's on the run. Arat saves the rebote. He's up. Benny makes the catch on the forehand. Low and hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Arat. Hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Bote forehand. What a catch by Jairo. It's capturing an audience that wants to follow you regularly and holding on to them. That's a tough thing in this day and age. Rebote forehand. Jairo makes the catch. Low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Manu. Low and hard to the inside. Backhand by Gaucheri. Catch by Aratz. Rebote left side. Stays on the wall. What a catch by Aratz.
Left side rebote. Nicholas plays it high off the front wall. Douglas runs under it. Shoots it back inside. What a scoop by Nicholas.
Robote left side by Douglas. Scoop by Jairo. Jairo back to the inside. Douglas is there. 2-0 by Douglas. Read by Jairo. Stopped by Jairo. What a catch by Douglas.
And folks, that's the final top 10. That'll take us 2 minutes from the start of game number 7. Looking at the high five for today, looks like we'll live to fight another day. 3 of 4 numbers, 3 of 5 numbers, 4 of 5 numbers. Come back tomorrow, pick the winners of games 3 through 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so. You'll cash in on the minimum $2,000 that is guaranteed in every Pelota performance.
Daniel, I believe you're thinking of Calder. Calder is right next to, is the former horse track. That is right next to the Dolphin Stadium. They did open a highlight fronton there for 2 seasons, 3 seasons, something like that. 2 seasons, I think it was. A small fronton, actually a little smaller than ours here at Magic City. That has not been open for a few years now. No, we are at the Magic City Casino, which is the former Flagler dog track on Douglas Road, just south of Miami International Airport. Huh?
I was saying I parked at Calder for the Formula One race in Miami. Right there.
Did you?
Yeah. So
They have a lot of parking.
they got a lot of parking. Not easy to get out of. I'm going to say that. I had to utilize some of my Florida driving skills to get out of that parking lot.
I went there for something. That's where our what's its name? I was managing Fort Pierce Highlight, the print shop that did our programs was there.
Oh,
so I had to go there.
Sure.
And they were staging the new BMW 6 Series. They had dropped them off all there. Like, I knew that there was this big thing with BMW 6s, so whatever year that was, coming in. And there were, like, easily 200 of them in, like, part of their parking lot. and then the transports to carry them to the different dealerships. We're ready to begin Game 7. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1. Douglas and Kubala receiving blue post 2, Jedden and Manning. There's the serve by Douglas. We begin. Manning on the backhand to the inside. Kubala's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Kubala from the 10. Excellent catch by Douglas back at the 10 line. Big backhand. Robote coming out at the side wall. Jedden makes the play. Here's Douglas. Philo goes off the cesta of Jedden to score, point 1. One team first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Anderluck and Julin. Here's a backhand by Julin to the inside. Douglas is there. Backhand. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Nicely saved. Douglas is there. Powerful throw by Douglas. Scores to the inside on the second bounce. Point 1. 2 points for the one team. That'll bring out the green shirts post 4. Cool Fitness and Arats. There's the backhand by Aratz. Rebote for Douglas from the 9 line to the inside. Aratz is there. Backhand. Catch by Douglas. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming way out to the 4 line. Turned on the forehand of Cool Fitness. Rebote left side by Kubala. He makes a save. Here's Aratz. Kubala, backhand from the 11. Rebote missed, point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5. Iñaki and Bragley. There's the backhand by Bragley. Kubala's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Rebote. Forehand by Douglas. Bragley makes the catch at the 11 line. Big right side, deep to the backcourt. Iñaki makes the catch. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Douglas. Rebote left side by Iñaki. Douglas will attack at the 4 line. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop attempt miss. Rebote not there. Point 1. 4 straight points for the 1 team. Douglas and Kubala receiving. El Barba and Manu.
Hi, Peter. I believe the answer to that question is no. His brother did, however, play at, I believe at Bridgeport. Definitely at Bridgeport. Maybe Bridgeport and Hartford?
Backhand by Kubala.
The entire group of, not the entire, but many of the gentlemen that he played with in 68 did come back to Bridgeport in the 70s.
Barba sent that one to the overhead screen, which is out of play. Point 1. 5 points for the 1 team. Here are the pink shirts of post 7. Gaucheri and Flores. Sherry picks a serve. Philo scores. 7. Here are the purple shirts post 8 to complete the first round of play. CRB and Benny. Backhand by Benny. Rebote to the 10 line. Gaucheri's there. Here's the catch by Benny. Rebote forehand. Gaucheri will take it at the 6th line. Karam, splitter, scores. Point 7. 7 with 2 points. Here's post 2. Jedden and Manny. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. There's a backhand by Flores. Jedden with the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote. Juggling on the catch of Gaucheri. Point 2. On the board with 2 points. Here's post 3. Anderluck and Julin. There's a backhand by Julin. Manny, backhand from the 11 line. Robote. Here's the catch by Manny. Here's the catch by Manny. Drops it back inside to score. That's beautifully played. Point 2. 2 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Cool Fitness and Orat. Here's the backhand by Ratz. Catch by Manny. Ratz takes it on the bounce at the 11 line. Forehand to the inside. Backhand hits the overhead screen. Too much. Point 4. Forward 2 points. Cool Fitness was now serving to Iñaki and Bragley. Two all by Inaki, thrown perfectly and scoring, point 5. Yellow shirts, post 6, El Barba and Manu. Robote left side. Here's Manu. Ball tipped in the front court, point 5. 4 points for the 5 team. Returning with 5 points, red at post 1, Douglas and Kubala. Underserved, point 5. Point in game, point 1. 1 wins it. 2 serves to 5. This is playoff 4, second and third. Costello 2 all is in. 5 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish 152. Your prices will be up in a moment. 1-5-2, the official order finish for Game 7. Coming in first, post 1, Douglas and Kubala. Taking second, post 5, Inaki and Bradley. Coming in third, post 2, Jedden and Manny. $1 high five, 528. 1145 numbers returning 2720. $2 Quinella 15, $34. Trifecta 152, $140 even. Jello Ray drawing 1 to win, 660. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, Game 8. Eighth and final game of the Pelota performance in advance of Battle Court, which begins at 5 p.m. Battle Court matches for February 26 feature the Chargers going up against the Warriors. But first, we have our feature singles game, game number 8. Spectacular 7 scoring. There are no scratches. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck.
We in the house.
I went to the university. I said, do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If it's no contact in this sport, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not gonna be great the first day.
Really like the Jamaicans with the
bobsled team.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight fronton. You can watch it, Magic City Hustle, directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. The rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Stu mentioned Battle Court going on tonight. 5 p.m. Eastern start between the Chargers and Warriors. Don't be late, folks, or else you're going to miss the top-ranked doubles match. That'll be Zuleika and Benny against Douglas and Nicholas. What a way to get the day started. Then El Barba and Ubia against Williams and Julian, followed by Iturbide and Bradley against Correa and Manning. Then Zuleika against Douglas in singles. El Barba and Benny take on Williams and Manny. And then Iturbide against Nicholas will close out the day, that second-ranked singles matchup. Those 6 matches, again, beginning 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Watch it here on YouTube, ESPN3, the Highlight app, a bunch of different places for you to enjoy some Battle Court action. And after our Sunday performance yesterday, let's take a quick look at these standings. For Battle Court, that is. So you got 2 teams right now in the Chargers and the Warriors that are absolute title contenders in spring 24. 2 teams up at the top right now. Half point separated them. The Chargers 21.5, Warriors 21 points. And both teams have played 4 game days so far this season. So dead even in terms of the possible points. And they are right there, first and second place. Still a long way to go. 15 full game days per team. At the Devils in third place, the Renegades in fourth. Renegades actually a couple game days to catch up to the other teams and still holding on to that 4th playoff spot. A little bit of space between them and the Cyclones, who are in 5th, and then the Fireballs, who are down in 6th. Douglas and Kubala in our Pelota doubles here. 4 wins, twice as many as the next closest team. That's Gaucheri and Flores with 2. And then a bunch of teams with 1 win. Barba Manu, Inaki Bradley, Caden Ben, Jairo Tennessee, Juice and Nicholas, and Jedden and Manny. Those 6 teams, just 1 win. And we did mention at the top of the broadcast, Sunday performances. We have just 1 Pelota Battle Court day left. That will be this upcoming Sunday. 4 p.m. Eastern start time. It was 3:30. Push it back just about 30 minutes. So 4 p.m. Eastern time will be the start for Battle Court. Final Battle Court Sunday in our spring season. Post time for Game 8, which will conclude. You see the Mighty Ocho there. You saw the pick 3 a few moments ago. Just about a minute away. With that, let's begin. Final game in our Pelota performance, Game 8.
We're ready to begin Game 8. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is Nicholas, receiving in the blue of Post 2, Aratz. Nicholas serves. We begin. There's a backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Aratz on the catch. Backhand from the 10 line. Robote forehand. Aratz left side Robote. Here's Nicholas reaching up. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Aratz. Nicholas on the scoop. Backhand from the 10. Robote left side. It's a 2-all. Aratz reads it, stops it on the outside, returns the carom sharply to score, point 2. Aratz first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of Post 3, worn by Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Catch by Aratz. Robote forehand. Aratz is there. 2-all by Aratz. Red by Douglas. Stop by Douglas. Douglas for that big play. Overthrown and out of play. Point 2. Receiving. Green shirt at Post 4. Jairo. Here's a backhand by Jairo. Rabote. Not coming out. Point 4. 4 will serve to the black shirt, post 5, worn by Manu. Rabote left side. It's a 2-all. Stopped by Jairo. Point 4. 2 points for the 4 post. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, number 20, Gaucheri. Gaucheri, backhand from the 12 line. Caught in the air by Jairo. Gaucheri on the catch, backhand. Lower and harder, caught by Jairo. Rabote forehand, low to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Jairo on the catch. 2-all. Stopped by Gaucheri. Excellent read by Jairo. He keeps that in play. He's up. Gaucheri winds up. Placement to the inside scores, point 6. Receiving, pink of post 7, Iñaki. Floater scores off the serve, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple at post 8, Manny. Manny on the backhand. Gaucheri with the catch at the 11 line. Backhand, caught by Manny. Manny goes deep. Gaucheri at the 3 line. Inside placement scores, point 6. 3 points for the 6 post as we complete the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red at post 1, Nicholas. Nice save by Nicholas. Here's Gaucheri. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Big backhand. Rabote coming to the 8 line. Forehand Rabote on the wall. Stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas Filo to the outside. Caught and returned. 2-alls. 2 score. My, oh my, point 6. 6 with 5 points and a possible game point. Trying to stop him, the white at post 3, Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Rebote saved by Gaucheri. Douglas from the 10 line. Backhand. Two all. Open. Stopped by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's Karam will score for the win. Point and game to post 6. Gaucheri. 6 wins it. 2 serves to 4. This is a playoff for second and third. Here's a backhand by Jairo. Ball tipped. 4 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-4-2. Your price will be up in a moment. Results are official. Winning game 8, post 6, Gaucheri. Taking second, post 4, Jairo. Coming in third, post 2, Aratz. 6-4-2, the official order finish for game 8. There are your prices. There are your prices. Sorry. $2 wager on 6 to win, $11.60. $2 Quinella 4-6, $32. Trifecta 6-4-2, $129.60. Pick 3, 116, 3 of 3 numbers, returning 183.20. The Mighty Ocho, 4 of 8, 360. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Monday afternoon performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight channel. Glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us at 5 p.m. for Battle Court. Today we have the Warriors going up against the Chargers. Once again, that's 5 p.m. Battle Court Highlight. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we do appreciate you joining us today. We invite you to join us for Battle Court at 5 p.m. Don't forget, we are back tomorrow at 1:30 p.m. for 8 more Pelota games. Have a good day, everyone.